Hi students, thank you for joining us for our second Social Emotional Intelligence lesson of the year. I wanted to remind you of the overall mission that we in Student Services have for each and every East Leiden student, which is for you to have options to choose from and a plan in place before you graduate. You may remember from our last lesson that students who have a high emotional intelligence are more likely to find success both now and after high school. The social workers are back again today to teach more on the topic. So as you participate, consider your own levels of emotional intelligence.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us again. In our last video, we introduced you to emotional intelligence. Hopefully you started following #LeidenEI or have seen some of the emotional intelligence information around East Leiden. Let's review. Emotional intelligence is the ability to identify and manage your own emotions and the emotions of others. We started with breaking down one of the most basic concepts of emotional intelligence, the ruler. The ruler is an acronym that breaks down 5 skills needed to identify and manage your own emotions and the emotions of others. As a reminder, R, recognize, U, understand, L, label, E, express, R, regulate. It is important to note that these 5 skills don't need to be done in order. They are simply 5 skills that help you become more emotionally intelligent. For example, you might be better at labeling your emotions and still have a harder time expressing them. That's why it's important to keep working on these skills and learning to recognize your emotions. Remember, the ultimate goal of becoming emotionally intelligent is to be able to regulate the emotions you experience.
We'll introduce you to another concept of emotional intelligence, the meta moment. The meta moment is a tool that helps us press the pause button between a challenging feeling and our response. The idea is that instead of reacting impulsively and potentially making the situation worse, you pause to calm down. For example, pausing to take a deep breath allows your brain to think clearly about your options and gives you the time to respond in a way that will help keep you calm and hopefully get the other person to respond positively to you. Or, as the meta moment calls it, identifying your best self, remembering that the way we react in situations defines how people perceive us. The meta moment is a 6-step process that happens in an instant. Let's see what could happen when we don't take a meta moment.
How many times are you going to tell you to keep that damn hood up your head?
Why are you yelling at me like that over a hood? It's just a hood.
Now let's see what happens when Dean Grosh takes a meta moment.
Oh, man. Another student with his head out of the building. Man, I'm tired of having to deal with this. But I want students to understand the rules of the school, but I don't want to overreact because I want students to feel comfortable coming to me. Even though I'm angry, I need to stay calm I'm just going to remind him to take his hat off.
Hey, Zeus. Hey, brother, it's not that cold in here. Keep the hood up,
Sorry,
okay?
I forgot.
Okay, bro, have a good one.
So you just saw that when Dean Grosh was able to take a meta moment, the situation was resolved calmly, and both Mr. Grosh and the student were able to get on with their day. Mr. Grosh identified his best self as a dean who was able to remind students about the rules in a calm way so students know they can come to him if they need anything. So let's take a minute to think about what your best self is.
We all feel emotions all day, every day. School overall can be an emotional place. Balancing school, work, your social life, parents' expectations, it can be overwhelming. Many of us use the same few words to describe the emotions we are feeling. I feel happy, sad, mad, anxious. Clearly, you can't escape emotions. There are so many different words that you can use to more accurately describe how you feel. Here, you can see some other examples of emotions.
A main aspect of emotional intelligence is being able to identify our emotions. We just learned that there is more than one way to label how we might be feeling. Next, we'll introduce another tool of emotional intelligence called the mood meter. The mood meter is a square divided into 4 quadrants: red, blue, green, and yellow, each representing a different set of feelings. Different feelings are grouped together on the mood meter based on their pleasantness and their energy level. Let's take the next few minutes to look a little closer at each quadrant of the mood meter. As we do this, think about what colors you move between throughout your school day. Red feelings: high in energy and low in pleasantness, such as angry, scared, anxious.
I'm in the middle of taking a test, and I know I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. If I fail, I'm going to get F in this class. Then my GPA is going to go really low. I'm not going to be able to get into college. I'm not going to get into the school that I want to go, and then I'm not going to have my dream job. If I don't have my dream job, I'm not going to make any money, and I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to fail.
Blue feelings: low in energy and low in pleasantness, such as disappointed, lonely, sad.
What do you feel like when you're sad?
When I'm sad, I feel that like I've been let down, and I just want to be isolated away from other people and individuals.
Green feelings: low in energy and high in pleasantness, such as tranquil, relaxed, grateful. So do you think you're ready to go back to class?
Yeah, I think I'm ready to go back.
Okay. Just let me know next time you want to talk again, okay?
Yeah, thanks. I really needed this.
Yellow feelings: high in energy, and high in pleasantness, such as happy, curious, excited.
You know what? On January 29, I lost my doggy, Teddy, and I was so sad. But suddenly, 2 weeks after, I received this phone call. This lady said, I have a baby, a corgi, a puppy, and looks like Osito. And I drove 400 miles to get my Osito, and now he's my baby.
So it's important to know what colors you move between throughout the day. When you're able to recognize and label how you are feeling, you can start to regulate your emotions. So, what's the main point of having high emotional intelligence? Well, let me tell you.
Students with higher emotional intelligence who use the ruler, take meta moments, and start thinking about where they are on the mood meter have less anxiety, have less depression, are less likely to abuse drugs, alcohol, and cigarettes, are less aggressive and less likely to bully others, have greater leadership skills, are more attentive in school, and most importantly, perform better academically. Thanks for tuning in with us again today, and please be on the lookout for not only the ruler, but also the mood meter throughout the building. And remember,
Emotions.
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 emotions matter. You're not filming right now, that's me.
I was trying to get a blooper.
I think helps us the press.
Alright, we gotta go again. I gotta think of something to say.
You do. Now you know what's coming. You're good.
Oh, good.
Emotional.
Are we getting all crazy over this hat?
Understand. L, label. E, I don't remember. Express.
But also the need. The need meter.
Quadrants. Rude.
Rude?
Ooh, was next.
Wow. Hey, Zeus. Come on, brother. Gotta keep that hat off. Sorry. Put it off. Start over.
Okay.